like a shot to the window.
So many things that have to go right and so many things that can go wrong.
I guess when the race is over, his brakes really didn't work.
Joe usually doesn't drive like that.
I've got some really good words for him, but I can't say it on TV.
They keep talking about rivalries, and we might have one now.
Kyle Busch and
welcome to the world's fastest half mile. It is time for Monster Energy Cup Series final practice from Bristol Motor Speedway. Here in Bristol, Tennessee. A little bit of an overcast day. There were some sprinkles that came through a little bit earlier. Right now it looks like a good 90 minutes for the Cup cars to take to this half-mile track. As we look at the playoff standings, entering Bristol, again, just 3 races until the playoffs will begin. Mark Truex Jr., 4 wins. Kyle Larson with a big win a week ago, now at 3 wins. Those two have separated themselves. Jimmy Johnson also with 3 wins, but so much momentum on the left side of your screen and at the top of that chart. As far as Mark Truex Jr. and Kyle Larson, those 2 drivers have really almost made it a 2-man battle each and every race. It's been exciting to watch the 2 of them fight back and forth for race wins. You see Kenseth getting ready to roll out here at Bristol. There's Chase Elliott. Still looking for that first win. Could it come at one of the oldest tracks, Bristol Motor Speedway? Clint Boyer rolling out, as well as Kevin Harvick will be making his way out onto the track. And with just 90 minutes, there will be a lot of action that will be taking place on this world's fastest half mile. Alongside Stephen Tartt, Jeff Burke, Rick Allen here with you for the final practice for the Monster Energy Cup Series. And once again, PJ1, the sticky stuff has been applied to the lower groove of the racetrack, just as it had been races previously, 2 races ago. They started using it. They've continued to use it, and it has become a preferred line at this racetrack. So drivers will be working that low line, trying to see if they can get their cars to handle the best. Others, like we saw Kyle Busch just now, will try another option, maybe go a little bit higher through the turns.
Kyle Busch was the first driver Wednesday night in the truck race to find the top. He and our colleague Parker Kligerman found the top and made a lot of speed immediately. So here at the beginning of happy hour, Kyle Busch going and trying to figure out what his car will do on the top. He may not can run as quick as some other guys can on the bottom, but he's trying to learn because he believes that groove will move up.
And let's go to Parker now.
Oh, Jeff, great point. And one thing you noted is how he was the first up there. And actually, before the truck race, we talked a little bit about that high line, and he thought it was going to come in. And he told me, or basically bet me, to go up there and clean it off for him. So I find it interesting him doing that. He did that in the Xfinity practice yesterday as well. And I think it's a lot of just figuring out what he needs the car to do up there in the eventuality that the bottom starts to lose grip and the grip comes in up top so that he can pass. Because he did that in the truck race. And when he got that penalty, he was able to drive from the back to the front because he had already gone up there and figured out what his car needed.
Well, we saw him running that high line early in this run. Now he's decided to dive down to the bottom of the racetrack, just like Kevin Harvick, who's right along with him, Busch Beer on board.
You know, Rick, when Kyle Busch did go to the bottom of the racetrack right here where Kevin Harvick's running, he picked up about 0.8 of a second. So while you can go to the top and try to figure some stuff out, you know that you're well off the pace up there currently, so we're just going to have to see how the track changes. But this is a track that I think suits Kevin Harvick's personality perfectly, Jeff. It's just a rough and tumble, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. You just 40 cars in this high bank half mile, it gets crowded in a hurry.
Marty.
Rick, hearing a lot of drivers talking about how slick the racetrack is right now. In fact, riding along board with Kevin Harvick, they
we talked about how the track is about a second slower right now than it was in practice this morning. This is the second and final practice session for the Monster Energy Cup cars. So on the track right now, in fact, Matt Kenseth said I was going about half speed and about busting my butt out there. Also, Kyle Larson almost lost it getting back to the gas early. So, Jeff, sometimes the track can be much different, even an hour and a half later than it was when you had the first practice session.
Well, Marty, again, I think that what we're watching right here, is the fast time in the first practice of 14:80. Fast time right now is a 15:20. So a remarkable difference. I think what that makes us interesting is qualifying. I think qualifying, people are going to just wait. They're just going to not go on the racetrack. Wait as long as they can. Hope somebody else goes on the racetrack and try to figure out if the track's good or not. This is an ever-changing surface. This PJ1 on the bottom is going to change the entire time that we're here.
Talking about Kyle Larson and the way the track has changed. Larson, amazingly, in the first practice, spun around and didn't hit anything.
I was going to say, that's the biggest change about this, is if you spin off turn 4 and you don't hit anything. That's a change from normal.
And what a move we saw out of Kyle Larson last week at Michigan. Almost Bristol-esque, where you squeeze a car into an opening that really isn't there.
Yeah, he got a great jump in the restart zone, got by the start-finish line, and then kind of forced his way in the middle. And poor Eric Jones on the bottom of the 77, he didn't know if he was supposed to block the 42 or the 20. Ended up not really blocking either. They kind of were almost four wide there for a minute. And then once he cleared the 78, he put together a great lap and a half. Got the win. Steering wheel out the window. That's a pretty cool move.
I love when he does a burnout. He'll take the steering wheel off and he'll hold the steering column with his hand. And Chip was beating up the crew members after that win.
Chip needs to fight in his own weight class. He had stepped out of his weight class in this battle. Marty.
But it's funny, I talked to Chad Johnson about that. He said, I had a headache after that for the rest of the day. I got to the airplane, I thought, man, Chip shook me hard. I wonder if I should be checked out for a concussion. But you know what's weird is that Kyle Larson had been having intermittent radio problems all day long in Michigan. He said it finally went out as they got one to go on that last caution right there. So he did all that without a spotter, no one in his head. He said, I didn't know how close it was when I came across the nose of the 20 until I watched it back afterwards. It was really close, but he did that all on his own, just looking in the mirrors, no help.
I had the opportunity to talk with Kyle Larson yesterday, and he was telling me that after this win, he goes, that really hurt when Chip hit me on the side of the head, which Chip got to, he had a lot of fun. He got aggressive with the guy. He was excited, and obviously, it's a big deal. These things are very difficult to win, and when you do win, you want to celebrate.
And beat people up.
Right here, the big right hook is coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
right there.
that looks like a weigh-in, doesn't it? That's like, yeah, we're going to fight. There's the NBC. Whack upside the head.
I'm telling you.
But I'm guessing that Kyle Larson would take 100 of those if it's every time he gets to victory lane. Kyle Larson, last week's winner, and right now, 7th Speed Shark.